Hello everyone, today we're going to explore the fascinating world of word formation processes and how sentences are constructed. So let's begin. In our agenda today we have an introduction, the meaning of morphology, word formation processes, and summary. For today's topic we're going to talk about the study of word formation processes and how a sentence can be formed, considering its meaning and grammatical structure. And we begin with a quick definition of what morphology is. Morphology is the study of word formation processes in which the Arabic language has a specific system to create a word and to form a sentence. However, in the English language, we do not have such a system. Instead, we have a process called derivation, which allows us to either change the grammatical form or the meaning of a word. And for our word formation processes for today, we begin with compounding. Compounding is the process where you put two words together to create a new word. For example, we have ice cream, classmate, and also we have some Arabic examples, which are شاي باللبن and رز باللبن. Similar to compounding, we have blending. Blending is the process of combining two parts of two words to create a new word. For example, we have fantabulous, which comes from fantastic and fabulous, where we divided both words into two parts and then blended them together. We also have brunch, which comes from breakfast and lunch. And for our next word formation processes, we have clipping, hypocrisms, and acronyms. Clipping is the process where you cut a part of the word or delete it. For example, we have doc, prof, and lab. Hypocrism is a type of word reduction common in Australian and British English. It involves reducing a longer word to one syllable and adding y or ie at the end. For example, we have toasty and cutie. And we have acronyms. Acronyms are formed by taking the initial letters of a series of words to create a shortcut. For example, we have SOS, which stands for Save Our Souls, and we also have AI, which stands for Artificial Intelligence. Moving on, we have coinage. Coinage is the process of creating entirely new words or terms, often to name inventions, concepts, or products. Over time, these words may become commonly used and generalized. For example, we have aspirin, which became generalized for all kinds of painkillers and pain relievers. We also have backformation. Backformation is the process where a new word is created by removing a suffix or a prefix from an existing word, often changing its part of speech. For example, we have editor, which becomes edit, and we have beggar, which becomes beg. And here comes conversion. Conversion is the process where a word changes its part of speech without altering its form. This means a word can shift from one grammatical category to another. For example, from a noun to a verb and from a verb to a noun, without adding prefixes or suffixes. For example, we have email, which is a noun, and to email, which is the verb. And lastly, we have borrowing. Borrowing is the process of adopting a foreign word that does not have an equivalent in the language. And here we have some examples. Karaoke. Karaoke is a Japanese word which was borrowed by the English language and has continued to become an international phenomenon for entertainment. The Japanese term stands for an empty orchestra, and it's the act of amateur singing with recorded music and commonly performed in clubs or bars. We also have cookie. Cookie is borrowed from the Dutch language. The English language derived the word cookie from the Dutch term cookie, defined as akin to cake, to describe this loved sweet snack. And lastly, we have anonymous. Anonymous was borrowed from the Greek language, and the word anonymous comes from the Greek word anonymous, and anonymous is defined as something or someone without a name, similar to the English meaning, which defines the word as someone who does not reveal their name or identity. And to sum it up, morphology is the study of how words are formed, and some common word formation processes include compounding, blending, clipping, hypocrism, acronyms, coinage, conversion, backformation, and borrowing. And this video was supervised by Dr. Mona Eid, and thank you.